हाय, मेरा नाम है अदिति एंड आप सुन रहे हो काइपन अदिति. दिस इज माय January Unhinged, a month where I will be uploading new episode every single day at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. I do hope you hit the follow, you give a review of my episode. I'm available on Spotify, I'm available on Apple, I'm available on Google, I'm available everywhere you can think of. If I'm not, please hit me up on Instagram that hey, you're not available on this platform, and I'll try my best to see what I can do about it. But yeah, this is January Unhinged. Please do hit the review, like leave me a review, hit the follow. I appreciate it. Again, I'm a kid sitting in my bedroom recording this podcast, and I love hanging out with you guys. Yeah. All right. I think you've pretty much read the title of the episode. I have a no folder in my Gmail in my inbox. A no folder. So, for every time either I have exited a company or have been laid off sort of from the company, I've had to interview and apply at least 200 other places. Legit. I kid you not, वो रेचल वाला सीन हो गया, रेचल फ्रॉम फ्रेंड्स, कि जहाँ पे चैंडलर बोलता है अरे रे एक का ही जवाब आया है, तेरे को 200-300 और तेरे को डालने पड़ेंगे तब जाके कहीं आएगा, किसी का जवाब ऐसा 200-300 एप्लीकेशन डालने होंगे. एंड व्हेन यू डू दैट, Chandler का advice was not wrong. You do have to apply, and then times were really bad. Like people are getting laid off left and right from the companies, and so you have to really you do have to really think it through. So now whenever I get a no, which I must confess happens almost every single day, I move it to my no folder. I think my vision, my manifestation around this is that one day these companies, these brands will reach out to me in an hope they get to work with me on a project or two, or even invite me over to have a conversation with the corporate as a corporate leader for the employee or something, like a motivational speaker, something like that. I truly firmly believe in this vision of mine. So you want to reject me again? I said fucking do it. Just fucking do it. I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm right fucking here in the no folder right here. Rejection is redirection, baby. I tell myself I'm simply one step closer to a yes, to getting a yes. That's how I look at rejections these days. Also, I'm extremely blessed and grateful and have enough money saved up to sustain a life without a job. Let me just be clear on that. Somebody did ask me, how do you sustain a life? And I'm like, I was working for 3 years throughout the pandemic. If nobody knew, I was working in a pretty great MNC, multinational corporations, and I've been working my ass off. So for me to not have a job for a year, I will be fine, honey. Absolutely fine. But I have learned not having a job, house chores are fucking endless. Like, you would think, yeah, our mother needs to get like 100x raise. They should just get paid to maintain the house. And also, I'm losing my mind living in this household. So while I'm scripting this quiet in advance, I hope to find a job pretty soon, or else I might not even have a mind at the end of the day. And then you'll get to listen to another February Unhinged where I'll be uploading every single day. ऐसा हो जाएगा फिर वो. Because I do have time, but then I also love writing, talking about pop culture, talking about whatever is going on. Because right now when I'm recording this, Archie's was released. There was क्या है, The Lightning Thief, the show on Hotstar, Disney Plus Hotstar was released, and Percy Jackson was released, and like there's so many incredible shows coming out, and like Archie's was bakwas, wo jaane do, but there are shows that are really good that I've released. I'm इतना एडवांस में मैं ये कर रही हूँ एपिसोड रिकॉर्ड, बट जब टॉपिक आता है तब आई पुट इट आउट देयर. व्हाटएवर आई फील, व्हेनेवर आई फील इंस्पायर्ड, इट जस्ट कम्स आउट, एंड देन दैट्स माय क्रिएटिव प्रोसेस. मेरा creative, even with the creative process, it is hard. It is not easy some days are very like numb, like I cannot come up with anything, mind block रहता है. But then there are days where I have to just sit and do nothing, and then the thoughts come in and then the ideas flow in, and I'm like, there's this legit quote that I accidentally, I don't know, came across. Shah Rukh Khan was quoting this quote कि if you let a creative person sit and do nothing, ऐसा होगा ही नहीं कि नहीं वो कुछ करेगा नहीं. Free time lets your mental blockage free and ideas flows and takes you places. Like legit it takes me places. I'm like little delulu. I've lived my life sort of with a delusion in my brain, and a lot of it has come true, and I'm like super proud. For me, walking, I guess, is a very huge part of the creative process. It gets the ideas flowing, the juices in my brain flowing. When I repeatedly do a task, I absolutely zone out, and my creative child comes out to play with the new ideas. That's exactly what happens when I take a walk. So it is absolutely essential for you to pick one when you are in a creative block, mental block अगर चल रहा है आपका. pick a chore, any chore, कपड़े घड़ी करने से लेके साफ सफाई से लेके, if it's walking, I think take a walk in the nature. Like once you have a path or a route set कि आपको इधर से इधर चलना है, that's where your brain turns into an autopilot, and like you start zoning out, and that's where you start thinking कि ओ ऐसा भी हो सकता है, ओ वैसा भी हो सकता है. And that's where a lot of my episodes come out of, basically, when I walk. January Unhinged was sort of born while walking through the garden and understanding the noise and the pain of everyday people of Mumbai. Yeah, a lot has been inspired by that. Alright, that's it for today's episode. Life is funny. I'll see you tomorrow.